Washington, Paul Henderson, Mutual News.
News Talk Radio 610 WIOD presents The Joey Reynolds Show. To get in touch and talk, call 751 WIOD from Dave. In Broward, 524 WIOD. Or 655 WIOD in the Palm Beaches. The opinions expressed by the guest hosts or callers are not necessarily those of this station. Now, here's Joey on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Live, it's Joey Reynolds.
Swing, Joey, swing!
Burn, baby.
Joey Reynolds Show.
What a show.
I think you got to turn the mic on.
That's good.
Yeah, it usually helps to have a microphone on.
Well, it depends on
That's
how
how you
the
do
show's going.
Yeah, that's true. Sometimes we don't need a mic at all. Hi, folks. How are you? It's good to have you here. Or it's good for me to be here. I mean, some people are just left over from Alex. He was. I was going to come in and talk to him earlier, but we were getting a bit together, and we opened a memo that came from the station.
Yeah, that headed that bit off,
And
didn't
it was one thing we've been working on all week on this thing, haven't you, Bill? We're working on one thing.
All morning.
And it's the only thing since we've been here at WIOD where the station has asked us to not do something. Well, actually, two.
Well, and there were 7 words as well. That they
Well, all right. There's 8 or 9 things that they've asked us not to say.
We're still under 10.
Yeah. No, well, they also don't want us to talk about the fags in Miami. You know.
Well, thank goodness you haven't brought that up.
No, they didn't want us to say anything about...
Don't even get into it.
Yeah.
Don't get into it.
Yeah, you're
Don't
right.
mention it, because otherwise we could do the bit, and we're just simply not going to.
Yeah, we shouldn't mention that.
Don't
But
do
it is a good bit. I mean, it really was a funny bit.
It was a great bit.
Yeah. And you worked hard on it. And it had more bleeps than...
It was basically it was a bleep bit.
than my tape answering machine. I mean, you know, really, it's Censor City for that thing. That thing is really hot. We should play it anyway.
Don't even get started with this.
Remember when I got fired in Philadelphia
Which
for this?
time? Oh, Philly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What, is the hotline ringing now because I said the word fag? You're not supposed to say that. I forgot. I always forget that because, you know, I think of a cigarette when I hear that word. It's English.
Oh, but pop cheerio, don't we all?
Yeah. But there are a lot of cigarettes around.
Are you sure you're not from a circus family with this tightrope act you're trying to do today?
I drive these fag boats.
Cigarette boats?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. That was it. Did you ever smoke a fag? I mean, really? I used to smoke till about 20 years ago. I stopped.
Sounds like a Charles Bronson movie.
You see the producers looking at me?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to be around too long. He's saying that. I could feel it now. See?
Well, he wants to bail out before anybody comes in and starts clearing house here.
He's got his hand on the button all set to play the sports show, which is live. Cue the buffoon with the sports. What's it, Joe Zingale? What's his name? Zagacki? Yeah. And we're not supposed to talk about Polacks either.
Thank you, Joey.
That's right. There's the 2 things we're not supposed to do on the station.
Uh-huh.
We're told not to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't do that.
Well, who are you talking to?
No, I was just giving you some of the rules of things that you're not supposed to do this stuff when you're on the radio. You know, I mean, a station spends a lot of money. This is the #1 station for talk.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I know it is.
Fortunately, since that's what we do.
You notice they dropped that editorial little comment, that disclaimer they were running?
That the station's not responsible for what you say?
Yeah.
Well.
They're not saying that now, are they? They are responsible. The station is absolutely, totally, 100% responsible for everything I say.
That's right. They don't like it. They just, a judge told them that was the case.
That was okay. Yeah. See, I told you that was going to happen. I mean, you know, I know a lot about this business. And I'm the youngest guy on the talk radio. You know, there's nobody any younger on talk radio in this town.
Okay.
Well, it's true. I mean, you know, I'm just a young guy just starting out in the business. I figure if I say this on radio, I sound young, then I can get away with it.
You do?
Yeah.
Hopefully people here have a really short memory. There was that TV show on Channel 10 for a while.
Oh, nobody watched that. Don't worry about it.
No, those aren't my fingerprints. Your face looked like a fingerprint.
Yeah, well, that was a makeup job. That was my Freddie from Elm Street part. All right, it's time for a riddle. What has 21... You don't want to hear this, do you?
I don't think so. What is it?
What has 210 legs, is white, and has no pubic hair? The first 3 rows at a New Kids on the Block concert. We're hip, we're happening. It's 210, WIOD 610, News Talk. I'm Joey Reynolds. We're here talking news. What news talk? We haven't talked news in 3 months around here, have we?
No, it's news/talk.
Yeah.
One of those Manson family things.
Yeah.
Called the slashing.
Slash wrist.
We talk, and the news department do news.
Yeah. We got phone calls coming in already.
Yes, we do.
Why? Because Alex was here live. See, last week he was on tape.
That's right, and it took a while to recover from that.
Yeah. So the best of thing doesn't work for calls. This is already
Well,
fine.
not for us.
Maybe we got people who actually tune us in, too, now. You know, we've been here how many weeks? Been a number of weeks.
Yeah, it's been about 5 or 6 weeks now.
Yeah, the guy at the guard gate did not let us sign in today. I mean, well, we had a cheap car.
Cheap car? Just because we had mine?
Well, that old Volks thing you're driving. What is that called again? They renamed the Volkswagen.
It's the poor man's Porsche. It's a GTO.
Yeah, so we usually come in the Porsche, right? Or the Mercedes.
Right.
We arrive in the limo.
Some sort of a German vehicle.
And the guy always has a sign in. But today we come in the Volkswagen.
I was driving, Joey. I had that look of responsibility, I guess.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think that it's a sign of growth. You know, that we've actually come to the time when the station accepts us, they accept what we're doing, we're comfortable here. That means we're going to be gone in about a week.
Blown right the heck out.
Yeah, you cannot ever get comfortable in this business. Because as soon as you do, like Neil says the other day, you know, he said, what, we're not funny? Wasn't that it?
That we're not funny?
Yeah. Or I'm not funny. He said Joey's not
yeah,
funny.
He said that. Oh,
Yeah,
he said something about your award, too.
Yeah, he discredited me. What did he say about that?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because somebody called up and mentioned that Gavin Award where you won Air Personality of the Decade, and
Yeah.
he said it's just a joke. It's an award that they give people who aren't worth anything, who aren't going anywhere, who have no career. It's a goof award.
They don't even give that Jaboni an award as a joke. He gets no awards at all. He doesn't get one good or bad. Even if it were a joke, he never gets anything.
That's true.
Camilla's house tapes he gets. But he doesn't get these awards. He's just jealous.
And you're just lovable. People
I
love to
am-
give you
I am
awards.
lovable and I'm worthwhile.
That's right. If you'd like to give Joey an award, the number and date is 751-9463.
I also wear my own hair, Neil. Do you see him go out? He tries to disguise himself. I was going to tell you about something else, too, with Neil Rogers. You know, Wayne Dyer, who was a psychologist,
Right.
world-famous psychologist.
He was supposed to be here today.
He was
What
supposed to be
happened?
here today.
What's going on with this?
He's
Where
doing
is
some
he?
TV, and he put it off till next week. But what we're going to have him do...
What?
What? He's not here today.
He's doing TV? Like
Yeah.
TV is more important
You didn't know that?
than it is? It's not.
Listen,
How long is
a surveillance camera goes on, I do 10 minutes. Please trust me, TV's more important than radio. It's got more money is what it's got. That gives you more of an exposure thing, you know. I mean,
Is he going to do 4 hours on TV?
No, he's just going to be on television this afternoon. He has some taping to do. I happen to know that because he was scheduled to be here today, and he's put it off till next week. He's not going to be here this week. What we were going to have him do, we will have him do next week, which is to analyze Neil.
Right.
We shouldn't let the cat out of the bag, though, because Neil will have a whole week to go over that one.
Well, meow, meow, meow. It just wandered down the hall,
Yeah, it did,
Joey.
didn't it? Yeah. But next week we're going to try to figure Neil out. We're going to have a team of psychologists come in here. All world famous. Everybody from the motivation station is going to sit down and try to figure out why they're motivated, and they have all the positive thinking and no numbers. And Neil's negative, and he's a piece of schlump, and he's got all the ratings.
I heard that.
That's what we're going to do next week, right? Would you rather have all the ratings,
Yeah.
or would you rather have positive thinking?
I'm positive I'd rather have the ratings.
Let's take a call. WIOD, you're on the radio.
Hello?
Hello, who's this?
Lois?
Hi, Lois.
I'm confused. Joe,
Yeah, that's me.
I enjoy listening to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
I can't remember, a few weeks ago, was it you or Alex who mentioned that you knew somebody at WMCA in New York, or you knew the Flams, the owners?
Oh, Alex, did he work there?
Oh, he worked there.
I was named by the owner of WMCA in New York. Peter Strauss gave me my name, Reynolds, which is not
No,
my
but I
real
mean,
name.
Oh, I thought you were named in an indictment.
No, but I'm talking about after the Flams, Sidney and Donald and Milton, the other brothers, they took it over.
Oh, these are the new guys. It's all religion now, you know. But a lot of these stations deserve to have religion because they have
I
the
thought
callers.
I'll tell you why. That's how I met my husband more than 50 years ago at WMCA. I thought maybe you knew was one of them. You knew the Strausses, you say?
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh, I know, but that was quite some time ago.
I'm a young guy in talk radio, though.
Oh, I see. Okay, thanks.
Thanks a lot. So long, Lois.
Well, I'm glad we cleared that up.
Those big stations like WIBG in Philadelphia means I believe in God. That's the call letters. They should be religious, and they are. WKBW in Buffalo, well-known Bible witness. A lot of these call letters. WIOD.
Whoops, I overdosed.
Yep. It's a religious experience. WIOD, you're on the air.
How you doing, Joey?
Doing good.
How you doing?
Doing good.
Good.
You got any other questions there, Jim?
Hold on a second. What? No?
We're going to get diddled. It's kind of early to be diddled, isn't
He
it?
probably had a TV
Okay, yeah,
station
I'm
come by and
gonna
offer him
go in a
something better to do.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing?
So who's this?
Jim.
Yeah, Jim.
You got time to talk now, Jim?
Yeah, I know. I was on a payphone. I'm working right now, and someone just came up to me and asked me a question for some strange reason. You suck, Joey. I just wanted to call you and tell you that.
Oh, thanks a lot. I'm a
I
rabbi.
listen anyway.
Yeah. Well, you should. Why do you think I suck?
I don't know. See, I think a lot of stuff you say is corny, but, I listen anyway. Just, it's entertaining.
Yeah, and of course,
it's really
this is not a corny market, is it?
No.
I mean, this is one of the hippest markets in the world.
You are a hip guy.
Yeah. I mean, like, this town has got all of the savoir-faire that every other metropolitan major cosmos city in the world has.
Right.
This is not a common market, is it?
No.
No.
But you are corny. Corny but hip.
What do you call corny?
I don't know. It's just a joke. I don't know.
Well, what it is I tell jokes. See, that's corny, probably.
Well, it's just a joke. I mean, maybe if you were a little bit dirtier, but you can't do that on the
I see.
station.
Well, you can do anything you want on the station. You just won't be here long.
Right.
Well, Neil Rogers tells jokes. No, he doesn't.
He
No,
doesn't. He
he
makes
doesn't
them-
tell jokes. He just puts people down.
Okay.
And what does Alex do? Alex won't tell jokes. Alex will pass them on and give somebody credit. He does that once in a while.
I like Alex.
Well, I didn't say I don't like him.
Oh,
I like
well,
him too. We're not talking about whether I like or don't like. We're talking about what is.
Okay. Well,
Jim, do you
I
like-
don't like you, but I listen anyway.
Well, do you like those put-down things?
I like to put downs.
Well, Joey, why don't you put Jim down a little bit, you quasi-Cretan Neanderthal?
Thank you.
You like that, huh?
I do like that.
Oh, see, well, you want some smart ass is what you mean.
Exactly.
I mean, you like well, what's his name? Howard Stern in New York.
I love Howard.
Because he has that snarly tone in his voice, and he puts
Exactly.
people down. Yeah. Well, see, that's hipper than hip, and it's
Well,
Mr.
see, I'm used to Howard because I moved from New York City here a few years ago, and I listened to him for so long, and then I came here and I hear Joey Reynolds on and just, I don't know. You're
Yeah.
okay, though. You're okay.
All right, what the hell's the difference? I mean, what am I supposed to do? I'm not going to do Howard. I'm not going to, super. Come on, Robin.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Jackie Martland? Let's tell a dirty joke. Want to talk one about circumcision? Yeah. Got a big weenie. Yeah. What is that? What is that?
Okay.
That's funny to you, right?
Okay, I'm wrong.
Yeah, no, you're probably right. He is daring, and he does go over the line.
He does.
Yeah. I'm just a kid skipping through puberty.
Exactly.
I'm going to play a game. Name that hair.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay,
Well,
thanks for calling, man.
Have a good day.
All right, goodbye. The guy doesn't have to like me. I mean, I'm corny. What does that mean, you're corny?
Huh? That means that you've been successful for a while.
Yeah. What, I'm just getting older, you mean?
Well, I'm not going to say that. I
Yeah.
have to sit in the room with you for another 4 hours.
Come on. Take a call. WIOD, you're on the radio.
Hey, how you doing? Hello?
Yes, you're on the air. Hi.
Oh, I was wondering if this thing with Gilbert is getting out of hand.
Not here.
I hope not, but...
Well, hang on a second. Let's check. Gilbert?
Yeah?
Well, I got somebody here who wants to
Oh,
know if it's
no.
getting out of hand.
Oh, no. This is not... Oh, my God. Gilbert. Oh, no.
Gilbert's been signed to go on tour. He's doing La Cage aux Folles.
He just called on the last show.
Well, this is not the last show.
I mean, the show prior, Alex's show.
Yeah, no, this is the last show right now.
I'm gonna
No, there's a
print-
sports show after this.
I'm going to print buttons up that say Free Gilbert and hand them out to the people in Miami.
This is a true story. I took Gilbert out dancing a couple weeks ago, right,
Yeah.
Gilbert? Gilbert,
Oh, my God.
cue the buffoon. Gilbert, we went out dancing, right? Gilbert.
I don't think it's really Gilbert.
It's not Gilbert, no.
I could tell. That's a Gilbert alike.
But, I mean, the guy calls Larry King. He calls everyone.
So listen to this. I got an invitation to a St. Patty's Day party tonight at a guy's house. I should share this with you, tell you where it is.
Who, me?
You're not going to
Yeah.
do that, are you?
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
Larry.
Larry, how old are you?
27.
Yeah, you'd be right in there. The guy's 28 years old.
I'm Irish, too.
Yeah, he's got a lot of girls coming over.
Really?
Yeah.
Where's it at?
He's got 3 for me.
Wait, let me get the address.
Let me go. I got to find it.
Am I off the air?
No, you're not
No,
off
you're
the
on
air.
the air.
We just got rid of the phony Gilbert.
Oh, okay.
So there's this big St. Patrick's Day party.
Yeah.
And so he wrote me a note. Where is that thing? I got to find this because it's relevant.
You make such a mess when you come into this studio. It's just amazing.
What's the difference? There's nothing happening here anyway. What were you going to do this afternoon, Bill? Order a T-shirt? All right, here it is.
is
I'm gonna show
radio,
you
Joey.
this.
You could just make it up.
Why do that? All right, read it. What does it say? Read the note.
This card.
What does it say?
Joey, don't bring Gilbert. Signed Frank.
Oh, my God.
It says that. And that's, he's got his card on there. That's on his little memo paper.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Well, Bill, you can make that up. It's radio.
Well,
So there's the
in
St.
that
Patrick's
case,
Day.
if I'm gonna make it up, yes. And there's this imprinted. Gosh, this is embossed with gold on this lovely parchment. I think that's real sheepskin, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know which way to go in Fort Lauderdale. I mean, God, Spring Break has moved to Daytona. I've been watching MTV. I know what the M stands for now. Mindless. It's mindless TV. They don't ever do anything on that channel. I mean, they don't. Who's that douchebag, you know, who does the
Martha
show?
Quinn.
Yeah. God, is she awful. She doesn't know how to interview anybody. She had the Hooters on today. You watched them, too. You saw somebody throw something off the stage yesterday. What was that all about?
Well, I heard about that. Yeah, the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Apparently, they jumped off the stage and they jumped on some woman in the crowd. And when they played it back on the air today, like in the middle of the song, they cut away to these incidental shots of people just having fun on the beach.
Yeah.
And that was apparently while they were dragging these two guys off to jail.
And what happened?
Huh? Well, they just went into commercial break and they didn't say anything else about it.
But what do they do as far as the interviews are concerned? Like Martha Quinn and people like that. They don't do anything on that channel.
Yeah, well, let's see. Martha Quinn today was standing there with a couple of guys in the Hooters.
And laughing and giggling and playing with herself. I mean, that's all they do. They just sit there and go, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah, and forcing them to, and forcing them, I think, to smell her underarm.
Well, what is MTV all about now? I mean, it's just really like 12-year-old stuff.
Visual.
Yeah, bingo.
Well, I like the videos, and I like the commercials are actually pretty intelligent. A lot of the spots are good.
Mm-hmm.
But some of the content, I mean, you know, those jocks, like that Kevin Seal, is that one of them? Is that his name?
He's a comedian.
No, he's not.
I mean, that's his profession or trade.
Oh.
I heard he was a college student. He dropped out somewhere. One of those idiot savants, like intellectuals, and he dropped out to become an MTV jock.
Well, I have a feeling that pretty soon, maybe in the next couple of years, MTV will swallow itself, and Kevin Seal will MC a telethon. I mean, that's what's going to happen with that channel. That's not going anywhere.
A telethon for Gilbert.
Well, Gilbert ought to be on VH1. You know, it's a whole other story. All right, thanks for calling today.
Bye.
All right, goodbye. So Gilbert is loved, but not here.
That's right. That gives us an open line, Joey. In Broward, 524 WIOD, and Dade at 751 WIOD. Boca Del Rey, 278-9463, and in Palm Beach at 655 WIOD.
We're going to take a break here. We'll come back with some material.
If you've missed WIOD Sports Talk recently, you've missed former Cincinnati Red Star Johnny Bench.
During the 70s, you could win 96 ball games in your division and finish second because the Dodgers and Reds battled every year to that number. I mean, you had to win 102 ball games to make sure you won the division.
And you missed Doral Ryder Open winner Greg Norman.
Well, I haven't got the answer why I don't do it on Thursday. I do it on Friday and Saturday, but I just like keep doing it on Sunday.
Don't miss Sports Talk tonight beginning at 6:05 here on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
When's the last time you had your car's oil changed?
It's the Joey Reynolds Infuriation on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD. Today's program is brought to you by the Jesus and Mary chain. Fast food restaurants with burgers so tasty you'll say, Jesus, this is a good hamburger. And now, the man who's making blasphemy a household word, Joey Reynolds.
That's a new group, you know. You know that Jesus and Mary chain, they're advertising it on MTV, in case you don't understand what we're talking about. We've got a young producer here. What are you, about 22? 25, something like that? 17. You're 17 years old? And you don't know who the Jesus and Mary chain is? You don't watch MTV? Oh, you
don't have cable.
Oh, yeah, well, that's why.
It's telethon time.
Do you have any money? I have cable in the car. Yeah, I mean, you know.
Dragging that wire around is just
got bucks, you
so
can have anything
annoying.
you want. Speaking of that, did you see Alex Bennett, the way he's dressed today? He's probably on his way home now listening to us, monitoring, listening. Man in search of a good radio station. And he's stuck with us. He's got that, I don't know what you call that jacket he was wearing. He dresses nicely. Just like a stolen car. Look what he looks like. So what are we going to do today? We haven't done it yet, have we?
Well, we haven't started yet. Eventually we will. You want to call this guy and ask about his party? See if we can invite the
Yeah,
audience?
call Frank. Let's see if we can have everybody come to the party tonight. St. Patty's Day party. You know, St. Patrick's Day, nobody likes to do a thing on the radio with it because it's kind of like a lame holiday. St. Patrick is a saint, of course, and he was did a lot of good for the Irish. I think gives him another excuse to drink, like the Irish need an excuse.
Well, it's all the way out in Weston.
Yeah. You always say that you never find any Jewish alcoholics. You find a lot of Irish ones. The Irish are known for drinking. The reason you don't find Jewish alcoholics is because no one can stand that much Manischewitz. Stop it. You want to take a call or call Frank? Which do you want to do?
Call first.
Okay. WIOD, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, how you doing?
Oh, good. Who's this?
This is Bill.
Hi, Bill.
Did you hear about the Polish faggot from Miami?
Oh,
Now, don't use that
please,
word.
don't get started.
No, hey, I
Yeah.
just thought I'd give you sounded like you needed help.
Bill,
Thanks.
everybody on talk radio sounds like they need help.
That's true.
Unless there's an issue.
That's why you have to sound that way, so you get help.
Yeah, you're right. Then you get calls, and people call, they aggravate you, you exploit them, and we got a show.
And then you hang up on them.
And there's everybody who overhears it, right?
Could be worse, I could be Gilbert.
I like Gilbert. See, personally, I like Gilbert. I hang out with him. And, if you want to look good, hang around with ugly people.
Is he a Polish faggot? No kidding.
No, he's not. He's not. And, don't use that word, because that word is really a disgusting word. I don't want to use that word.
Well, why'd you bring it up?
I don't know. I wanted to be cutting edge. That's all.
Great. Now we got 4 hours of this.
Okay, Steve.
Yeah, you're right. Steve is doing a good job. He won't be there long. No one could be there long in New York on the morning show.
Who would want to be there long? Come on.
Well, it is a great city if you want to make $250,000 and eventually sit next to Brian Gumble and get a TV gig.
Well, you can make that right here.
Is Jane Pauley coming back? Did I hear right? Jane Pauley's
I
coming
heard
back?
a rumor about that.
That's on the front page of the Inquirer. Where are they smoking that
Well,
stuff
it's got
now?
to be true then.
Yeah, right. Sure. I know it's true. I read it in the National Enquirer.
Inquiring minds,
Jane Pauley and I had the same babysitter in L.A. I mean, in New York. You know that.
You
You did know that. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we had a housekeeper who used to come over. And I serviced the account once, so that ended that.
You serviced Jane Pauley? What happened?
No, the account.
Oh.
We had a really good experience, Jane and I. But I didn't get along with Brian. I never liked him too well. Was he on the?
Why is it that you take sides with the one who's not working anymore? What's
I
the
can
matter
relate.
with you?
That's why. No, Jane's working. She's going to be back on that show. They got rid of that mannequin they had, that Debbie Norville or whatever her name is. She's gone.
Yeah, she started to show signs of being alive. It's time to get rid of her.
But they've had hot weather up there. It's been about 80 degrees, 75 all
I
week
know. I
long.
keep calling people. They say, "Oh, it's lovely here. What's it like there?" It's too hot already.
Yeah, some of the syringes were melting on the beach in Jersey. It was so hot. Hot place. Oh, what, are you going to groan all during this?
Hey, if he can't critique us, why bother calling, right?
Yeah, really. I mean, well, you guys, I thought you assumed room temperature about a half hour ago.
Oh, thanks a lot. Is that what you really think?
No.
Tell us how you really feel. I'm going to do a spin-off of The Rich and Famous. I got to get a new show going on TV.
I don't want to see Alex leave.
Alex is not going anywhere. Where could Alex go? They won't have him in San Francisco. He's straight.
You got a point there. He can't even go to Key West for a weekend.
I know. Well, he has a girl here who's chasing him. I don't know if we're telling a tale out of school. But she was into Neil's stuff here.
Yeah.
She was in his cooler looking for his diet soda pop.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And so this girl almost had her hands
I'm getting a
chopped
call.
off.
Can I put you guys on hold?
Oh, here we go. Another one of those. Hang up, will you?
Something better? Goodbye.
WIOD.
There we go.
Hello?
Yeah.
Sí. Yes.
Hi, Keith. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing, my friend? Joy?
Yeah.
¿Cómo está?
¿Cómo está?
Bien. I'm my friend Neil Roger. I called him yesterday from the telephone, and I explained to him my problem with some, in plumbing. I'm in plumbing, and I'm some problem with my pipe. And Joy.
You are involved in plumbing?
Yes, and I do in plumbing, and from Cuba,
Uh-huh.
I mean, here in Miami, and I said, hey, my friend Neil, he said, ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo está? And I said, hey, good, I like this guy, and I like Alex, I like Neil, I like you, everybody's good, on the radio. And I say, hey, Neil, ¿Qué pasa, my friend? I got some problem. My boss, the female feeding, the macho feeding, everything. And he said, no problem. You use the macho feeding. It's good. It's better than the female feeding. He's a nice guy playing around with me,
Has Neil asked you over to the house to help him fix his plumbing?
Yeah. He said, come on over to me. How old you are? I said, 29. And he said, come, how much you weigh? And this and that. I said, 170 pounds. And he said, good. Come on. Fixing my thing and my pipe, and I said, no problem, Neil, I come on over there. And he said, yeah, no, he's a nice guy. I like Neil, and I like you and everybody. Alex, stay over here. You don't go to San Francisco and stay in Miami. It's good in here in Miami, right?
Yeah, and it's good to work on Neil's pipes, too.
Yeah, Neil, he loved that. He said he loved that. I don't understand. He liked plumbing, but he's a nice guy. But,
There's a lot of lead in his water, I understand, because he lives in Plantation. That's it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I don't understand the lead in the plumbing, but, I never called you a show because I don't know that my friend, he's Cuban closer listening from Cuba. And he say, he loved Neil Roger. I said, who the hell is Neil Roger, you know?
Yeah, I can't wait till they open a Domino's Pizza in Cuba. That's going to be...
Yeah, I'm going back to the Havana, and I'm going to open my plumbing shop.
Yeah, pizza with a missile.
Pizza with a missile, yeah.
28-minute delivery.
You know, Fidel Castro, he liked to take a shower, you know. He fixed his plumbing, Fidel Castro, he say...
In Russia, they got Pizza Kiev, which is...
Pizza Kiev, that's he in Israel. Right?
Well, yeah, you're very good. Thank you for calling, all right?
Hey, have a nice day, Joey.
Every day's a nice day.
You're a nice guy, man.
Okay, man. Bye. Gee, I don't know where that was going. The show is not going anywhere, is it?
No, it's not.
It can't. It just can't. You know, I mean, we're already structured ourselves into oblivion.
But the folks on the phone have some, they're bringing something to the table today.
Nah.
Well, maybe they will.
Take one more. Just one more, then we'll call out.
Dave, 751-9463.
WIOD.
Yeah, I was listening a little while ago, and you was asking for a stock tip. I got a stock tip for you.
No, that wasn't me. That's probably Alex. This is Joey.
Oh, really?
Alex was on till 2, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's okay. You can give me a stock tip. What were you going to tip him with?
AERT, which is Advanced Environmental Recycling Technology.
HANGUP. That's a lot. I don't take any of these stock tips. WIOD.
Oh, hi, John.
Hi, who's this?
Oh, it's Larry.
Hi, Larry.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing good. We're having our Saturday. You know, I mean, there's nothing really happening. Hand me the Herald, will you?
Hi, just called to say hi. Called you last week. I like calling you. You're a fun guy to talk to.
Yeah, no, I'm a neat guy.
Yeah.
Why don't you come over to the house? We're having pasta.
Yeah, can I?
I'm so tired of green bagels. We had green bagels today. Even Ranieri was getting those on his remote this morning. You know, I mean, we had green bagels at the place where I had breakfast on Saturday morning.
But it was unintentional.
Yeah, because they were there from last week. That's the difference. The cheese was not a little green, too. Hey, Larry, what do you do?
Oh, yes, no. You ask me that all the time.
Well, I always like to know a person's profession. What am I going to ask you? What's your sign?
That's Neil's job.
Does he do that? Neil doesn't do that.
No.
Doesn't
Neil's a good guy.
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's
Yeah.
great. We'll have him analyzed next week.
I go to college.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember the conversation. Okay. I remember people by their professions, you know.
Have you learned anything in the last week?
Me?
No, the other guy we're talking to.
No, I'm on spring break, so.
Yeah, and you're not going to Daytona.
No.
That means you won't be on MTV.
No.
What a tragedy.
Hey, being on your show is probably better.
How do you like spring break here? Since you are already where the action is.
No, it's horrible. Nothing to do.
No,
you don't like spring break in Fort Lauderdale?
No, too many alta cockers down there.
They have a new slogan for their senior break.
Yeah.
Take a walker on the wild side.
Why don't you go down to the topless beach? You know where that is, don't you, Miami?
No. Where's it?
Well, I shouldn't be giving this information on the air because everybody will be there with me tomorrow. But yeah, there's a topless beach down in Miami. You know where it is, right?
No.
You don't know. No, not you, the producer. You never been there? You don't know there is one. You don't know there's a topless beach in Miami?
No.
Oh, okay.
I've been living under a rock, I guess.
I guess. You live in Broward?
No, I did.
Okay. In Broward, there's another place to go that's really neat. It's the Strip. There's a lot of girls there.
Right.
That's not Alta Cockers, not above Hollywood.
No,
I mean, once you get past Ocean Walk, you got it licked, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
You know, I mean, that's a good place to be, is up there. You know, just between Boca and Hollyweird.
Okay.
That's a really good area. You don't go there during spring break? That's a wonderful
I was
thing.
there last year, but...
What, you didn't have a good experience?
No, there's just too many people. I don't know. How can I explain it?
I don't know. I mean, it must be something in your personality, then.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Anyway, who does dress Jane Pauley? Who dresses her? Must be Stevie Wonder. I was just thinking about her clothes. She's on the front page of People magazine again this week. For a girl who's out of work, she's got a lot of coverage.
She does.
She had Louis Anderson on the other day. Louis is a fat comic, you know, who does the funniest thing. He had a microphone in front of him, and he stands. A guy from Minneapolis. You've seen him. He weighs about 300 pounds. Used to be on the road with Rosanna Barr. The two of them used to go out as the Dumplings on tour. He has that microphone, the regular stand-up comedian microphone in front of him, and he says, well, let me get this out of the way so you can see me. Moves the mic on the side. He's a funny guy. He was on with Jane Pauley. He has a dysfunctional family. He talked about how he was mistreated as a kid. So that was her trip, you know, the other day. They're getting into a lot of those things. We're going to have a psychologist with us next week, Dr. Wayne Dyer, who's an expert in these areas, in all areas. He's like the modern psychologist of the 90s. He was going to be here today, but he's got some TV stuff. That's why I'm mentioning it, because they may have promoted his appearance today, and people are tuning in for
endlessly, Joey. I hope he feels very guilty about not showing up today.
No, he wouldn't, because psychologists don't feel anything. You know, well, they do feel, but not guilty. Yeah, he would feel guilty, but not for long.
Depends.
Well, if he felt guilty, he wouldn't be mad. He'd just charge. You know, I mean, psychologists are, they're there for us, Bill. Yeah. You know how that works, don't you? You pay, they listen.
Mm-hmm.
That's all there is.
That's right.
You look like you're going to do something.
They're for rent. No, the screen that tells us who's coming up on the phone blanked out again.
Okay. What are we, like the computer that's down when you're making an airline reservation?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Joey. Please stop talking until the computer comes back online.
I see. So what do you want me to do then?
Nothing.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I don't want you to do nothing. There's nothing special that you have to do. You can continue along with this phone call.
Oh, can we call out? Call Frank?
Would you like to?
Yeah. Let's see about the party tonight.
Okay.
All right, everybody, you're listening to WIOD at 6:10 a.m. We're the number one news talk station in town. And I'm Joey Reynolds. I'm the newest talk show host. I'm the youngest guy. All the other guys are little, they're old farts doing this show. Like Neil Rogers has been here 12 years, and Alex Bennett's been doing this for centuries. And Ranieri, of course, he's half music, half man.
Yeah, telling me they're on the radio.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. And I also, I'm like the youngest guy doing this kind of stuff, so if you're listening for the first time, you can give us a call. You got to dial 1S Broward.
I did.
It's in Weston. The number was changed? They disconnected it for the party, maybe. Probably got it wrong. This guy's having a hot party. I want to invite everybody to it. This is a happening. This is a happening. I mean, when you get this kind of a party going, and you know there's going to be this many women, and it's going to be this hot and happening like this, I mean, they're going to have all, what does it say, all the beer you want? It says bring nothing, right?
Yes. Plenty of beer, plenty of food, drinks included.
Hello?
Hey, Frank?
Yes.
This is Joe. You're on the air.
How you doing? Turn the radio down.
Oh, you're listening.
Yeah.
You knew I was calling you. Yeah, you can't listen to yourself, Frank.
No, I'm having him turn it down now.
Should we invite everybody to that party tonight?
Yeah, just don't give it the address.
That's neat.
You're still coming because we were just going to call you.
There's going to be so many people there tonight. Bob Hope has been invited.
That's
This is going to be this is a great party, man. Tell us what's happening. How are you planning it?
Well, we just took care of the music. We dubbed off a lot of stuff. We're picking up the refreshments.
You going to have the Jesus and Mary Chain record?
Yeah, Jesus and Mary Chain record going to be there?
Yes, it will be.
Is it going to be all talk?
All talk. It's all talk party music.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, some documentaries, Rod McEwen tapes.
Yeah, well, some poetry readings and things like that.
And people are all going to tie sweaters around their necks and
green sweaters.
Yeah. Do I have to wear green tonight?
Yes, or you will not be admitted.
Can I wear my wife's green bra? Aaron, go bra. Bad joke. Bad joke. Sorry about that. All right, now
is Bill Marshall coming too?
You didn't invite him.
You didn't invite me.
Well, you're quite welcome to come.
I am?
Yeah.
Wow.
Are there going to be any chicks?
Yes, there will be.
Are they single? I mean,
yes.
Are there going to be some? Can I pick someone up?
We're not allowed to troll on the air.
Frank, I got a girl who's visiting in town, and I keep her in a motel.
Yeah.
And I want to know if I can bring her tonight.
If you want to.
No, I got a couple. Can I bring some people tonight?
I told you before you could.
Yeah, it's okay, huh?
Is there a limit on the number he can bring?
Double digits.
Is this a big house?
Yes.
Or an apartment?
Right.
No, it's a house.
If you'd like to go to this party with Joey, you can call us right now at 751 WI. No.
Bill, to get your heart started, we're going to use jumper cables tomorrow. Stop. Don't do it. This Frank's my friend.
Is Steve coming?
Steve at the gym, at the Weston gym?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, now, Steve is an aerobic. He's an AA.
This is real inside.
Aerobics Anonymous. Well, they got to know who he is. I mean, Steve has just pedaled his way all the way to Toledo. He's one of those guys who's really cardiovascular.
Oh, so he's out of town.
No, he'll be pedaling back tonight. And most of these guys are looking for chicks, though. I mean, that's what's going on, Frank. You're not married, are you?
No.
You living with somebody?
No.
No. All right, so I mean, there's some space here, right?
Absolutely.
And for the most part, there's going to be beer.
Yes.
And food.
And lots of corned beef. In fact, it's cooking now.
And women.
Yes, and corned beef.
Sounds like a terrible time.
Corned beef, bigosh, and bigora sounds like quite a time.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to be really, I'm psyched.
Good.
What time should I be there?
Whenever you get here.
Says the party's at 8 o'clock, Joey, so you'll probably be there about 10:45.
What?
You can be fashionably late if you like.
Yeah.
Joey will show up on Monday.
Have you had these
There will be
things?
someone to clean up.
Have you had these things before, Frank?
Yes. In fact, the last one we had was last January. We had a Ron is Gone party at the time of the inauguration. It was a big deal.
Yeah. Have you had a St. Patrick's Day one before?
No, first time. But we have lots of Irishmen here. And women.
Why would you want to have a St. Patrick's Day party? Why does anybody pick this day?
Because Anheuser-Busch says you should.
You got that right.
So I guess we'll see you tonight, huh?
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. You guys get here and It'll be a good time.
I'll get here in a bus. I'm bringing 100 people, man.
Just 99.
Yeah. All right.
We were just going to call you, too, and I flipped the radio on and heard you talking about it.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Frank. I'll see you tonight. We'll be over there.
All right, and
bye.
make sure you come, too, Bill.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Frank.
Yo.
I'm babysitting. I got to bring the kids.
Pardon me?
I have to bring the kids.
He's bringing the children.
Oh, okay.
You don't mind, do you?
No, we have football here that they could throw around and stuff.
You have childcare at your party?
Yeah, child care, right, yeah.
All right, I'll see you tonight.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Oh, wait, Frank.
What?
Billy Joel's just getting off stage now. Just a minute.
Well, you can bring Billy, too. If you want.
Damn, I was going to ask him. All right, bye.
All right, bye now.
It's 2:42. I'm Joey. This is WIOD 610. We're happening.
Hi there, this is Meg Green. Join me every Sunday morning from 9 to 1 o'clock to talk about money, the pursuit of money, the pitfalls along the way, any dilemmas that you might have, problems with your broker, problems with your husband or wife, your parents, your children, any kind of a money dilemma that you're in, we're going to help you solve it. So give me a call every Sunday morning, 9 to 1 o'clock, right here on News Talk Radio 610 WIOD.
Cab, taxi,